If you like takeout as much as I do, you're going to love this. It's a lot cheaper than takeout, it's full of flavor, and it's super healthy. I call it soy noodles. I'm going to show you how to make it right now. Let's go play. So like you just saw, we are making soy noodles. That's just what I'm calling this. It's a super easy, cheap recipe. If you like Asian food as much as I do, you're gonna like this a lot. Let me introduce myself. Hello and welcome, or welcome back. I'm Corinne, and I am not only the drummer for the thrash metal band Nitemare Hippie Children, I am also a foodie who loves to play in the kitchen, showing you and teaching you how easy it is to eat healthy food. It doesn't have to be expensive, and it doesn't have to be hard. That's not what she said. This is so easy to do. It's super simple ingredients. Whole wheat noodles. I get a majority of my groceries from Aldi, so this is super inexpensive stuff. This whole meal is probably, I don't know, less than $5. Whole wheat spaghetti noodles, high in protein, high in fiber, very good for you. A much better option when it comes to pasta. Eating pasta doesn't have to be frowned upon. There are so many healthy dishes that use pasta, noodles. You just have to get the right noodles. You have to get whole wheat noodles, or noodles these days made with chickpeas or lentils that are higher in protein and just so much better for you than your typical egg noodles or whatever other processed noodles out there. So whole wheat noodles for the win. I'm putting this whole entire bad boy into this pot of boiling water I have going on behind me that's coming to a boil. In this pan right here that's heating up, I'm going to be adding mushrooms that currently look like poop, but they are mushrooms. When mushrooms are on sale, I will buy a bunch at one time, chop them up and stick them in my freezer, so when they're on sale for like 99 cents for a whole carton or whatever Aldi has on sale, chop them up, stick them in a big old Ziploc bag, put them in your freezer, and now you have onions, mushrooms to take out to use whenever you're ready for them. I also am using green onions, the white part of the green onion and the green part of the green onion. You're going to see the white part here in just a second, along with garlic. You can use garlic cloves. I don't like chopping garlic, so I get the super easy, convenient, jarred, minced garlic. Yes, you guessed it, from Aldi. Again, super cheap, inexpensive. Low sodium soy sauce, pure maple syrup, broccoli that I have steamed and given a rough chop to. The steamed broccoli florets from Aldi, like less than $2, whole bag. Steamed it up, gave it a rough chop. That's it. And the last and most important ingredient in this is sesame seed oil. It's a game changer if you make a majority of Asian dishes, at least the ones that I make anyway. It's delicious. And yes, it's an oil, and I rarely use oil, as you know, and I've talked about if you've seen my channel, any of my videos before, but it's a must when it comes to this. I'm going to stop yapping and finally get into this. Okay, the first thing we want to do, my pan here that has been heating up over a medium heat. We need to start cooking down the mushrooms, the white part of the green onion, and the garlic. Now, the white part of the green onion, I washed my onions, and then I chopped off the little pubic hairs of the onion. Chop those and throw them away. We're not doing anything. But the rest of the white part of the onion, that's what we're using. And then the green, we're putting that aside. So the first thing I'm going to be adding to the pan are the mushrooms, followed by the white part of green onion, followed by a decent, I don't know, heaping teaspoon of the garlic, the minced garlic. Give that a stir. Let it cook down a little bit. I'm going to put the cover on that so it cooks down and sweats out the natural juices from the onion and the mushroom. And then I'm going to get my noodles going in the water that is now boiling. So be right back. Now it's time to make the sauce. You see me looking down. I have my cheat sheet recipe in front of me because I don't want to forget anything. So I have here a quarter cup or 4 tablespoons of my veggie broth. You can use water, you don't have to use veggie broth, it just adds more flavor, and this is a very robust flavor dish, and it's freaking delicious. I use my veggie powder, I'll link it below. I get it off Amazon, and I use it in so many things. So, veggie broth, a quarter cup. We also need a quarter cup or 4 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce. So it's going to be easier if I just take this freaking cover off and add it that way. I'm adding, okay, about, now we have a half a cup. We also need to add, it calls for 2 tablespoons of sesame seed oil. I'm only adding 2 teaspoons-ish because a little bit goes a long way for this. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it. About 2 teaspoons. The recipe also calls for cane sugar or sugar to be used. I've tried this recipe so many different times, and if you know me and you've seen my videos, that's what I like to do, is find recipes out in the wild and make them my own, which is exactly what I did with this, showing you how easy and healthy it is. In place of sugar, I'm adding my pure maple syrup that I also get off of Amazon. I will link it below. The only ingredient in here, pure maple syrup, not pancake syrup. Do not use and or purchase pancake syrup loaded with processed sugary bullshit that you don't need in your system, which is why I like this one, the only ingredient, pure maple syrup, and it needs it. It needs, how much does it need? You know what? We're doing 2 tablespoons, which again, I'm eyeballing. And give it a mix. This is our sauce for this concoction. It's a game changer, so, oh my god, it already smells really good. And one thing I forgot are red chili flakes, red pepper, or crushed red pepper. You know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm going to add a little bit to this pan after I stir my noodles. Okay, those have cooked down so nicely. I am now going to add a little bit of the chili flakes. I'm now adding this sauce. I'm going to lower the heat to just a low. I put the cover back on. Now, as soon as these noodles are done cooking, I'm going to add them along with the broccoli and the green onions. And it's just going to be a game changer when it comes to the amount of flavor that that sauce brings out with all of those things incorporated. We don't need to add any extra salt because of the low sodium soy sauce. It's salty enough, and so excited to show you the finished product. So I'm gonna let these noodles finish cooking and add everything together and show you how it turns out. See how easy and quick this is? That's what she said. I'll be right back. The noodles are done. I just drained them. The sauce is ready, and I decided I wanted a little bit more protein to this and just an extra boost of health. So I am adding about 1.5 cups of shelled edamame, just a soybean. It's frozen. Looks like this, steamable pouch. I get it at Aldi, of course, for, I don't know, $1.50, $2. That's what I'm going to be adding right now because, again, they're frozen, but they're going to cook really quick because hot sauce. Turned up the heat a little bit. Let that cook. I'm leaving my soy sauce out because I might be adding a little bit more to this depending on how much the noodles soak up. I don't want it to be dry, so that's why I might be adding some more. That's cooking down. I'm now adding my drained noodles to this. I'm taking my fancy pantsy, the claw spoon, and giving this a stir. I'm now adding my chopped broccoli. If the claw doesn't work for you, go with the tongs. Here's where the taste comes into play. You always got to taste so you know what to add more of if you want. Because again, we want this to be just as good as, if not better than, Takeout. I want that flavor to be very robust and just punch you in the face delicious. So I'm going to take a taste. Blech. I'm just kidding. It's really good. I am definitely going to add a little bit more of the soy sauce because just like I thought, those noodles, they're soaking up that moisture, which is great. That's what we want, but I don't want it to be dry, so I'm adding some more soy sauce. You can see how much food that is. That's a lot of food right there. And it's just my husband and I. We're going to eat this, and then, yay, I don't have to cook tomorrow because leftovers. This is so delicious and so versatile. You can add or not add whatever you want to this. This just happened to be my version of my favorite veggies that I had on hand. And again, this whole meal, less than $5. The edamame, the broccoli, the green onions, the noodles, and the mushrooms, seriously, less than $5. I can't stress that enough. Whereas if you were to order this takeout, you're looking at what? A whole bowl full or a pint, whatever, for like what? $12? I don't know. I don't get takeout that often, but I do know it's not going to be $5, which is why this is another reason this is awesome. But it's even greater because it can make you healthier and help aid in whatever health goals you are going towards. The protein and the fiber in the noodles, the protein and the fiber in the veggies that we added, and it's going to fill you up because of all those things. It's going to do your body good. I can't stress enough how easy and cheap it is, and get probably what she said. I hope that you are liking this. If you are, please give this a like. I have so many more recipes that I'm going to be sharing with you, and tips and tricks and ideas, and I might be sharing in the near future how I got here. As far as Corinne, why do you eat a whole food plant-based diet? How were you before? You keep saying you were unhealthy, but we don't know that. I found some super embarrassing, horrible pictures of myself. Thankfully, there's only a few because I wasn't liking where I was health-wise quite some time back, and I want to share with you why I decided to get myself healthier and how I got myself healthier. And a ginormous factor in that is eating foods like this, which is why I like doing videos like this, to show you it's easy, it's not difficult, and you're not eating rabbit food on a whole food plant-based diet. I eat mostly whole food plant-based foods, and I feel freaking fantastic. So again, that's what I want to do, is help show you you can do the same thing. It's not that hard. That's what she said. I'm going to give this a stir and throw the rest of the green onions, which you always want to do last because we don't want them to get mushy in there. So I'm going to give this a stir, top it off with green onions, and this is done. See how easy that was? Okay. I'm now just going to throw the rest of these green onions in there, and I think it was like a total of 3 or 4 green onions. Just kind of chop them up into half-inch size pieces, and you can either put these on, like on top, sprinkle them on, or you can toss them in here and incorporate them. I'm going to toss them in. And now is the exciting part, my favorite part, of course, dishing myself up. I can't wait. And I don't like doing dishes. Okay, so I'm reusing my broccoli bowl for this. I know that you get it, right? Unless you like doing dishes, which you're weird if you do, but I still like you because that means you're still here watching, so thank you, I appreciate it. Now, at this point, you can add fresh green onions on top, or like I said, you can incorporate them into the rest of the dish. And it just, when you do that, it just kind of brings out the rest of the flavor. I think I'm going to grab a fork. I was going to go all fancy with chopsticks, but I don't feel like that today. So I'm going to be all not fancy and grab my fork and give this a taste. All right, this is my favorite part. The dance of approval means, yeah, that turned out really good. And again, you saw how easy and fast that was. That's what she said. Super cheap, less than $5 for this entire thing. Eating healthy doesn't mean you just have to look at a bowl of salad and be sad. You can do so many wonderful things with plants and healthy food. And again, that's why I do this channel, to show you, to help you. Please subscribe. It helps me out because in turn, I want to be able to help you out going forward. If you are still here, thank you so much. If you make this, as always, I want to know if you do in the comments below. If it turned out, if you liked it, what veggies did you add or not add? I'm always curious to know what you did to change it up or make it your own. Thank you again for watching. In the meantime, eat clean, live loud, and I will see you in the next video. Asian food, takeout noodles, what the hell am I trying to say? Full of protein, full of fiber. You don't need the takeout. I'm gonna start over.